Hi everybody, Spielberg here. It has been a few weeks since I've posted a video, so I wanted to get this out just to let you know where I am and that everything's okay. First of all, I am fine. I am still on trail and my knee is getting better and better. I am actually hiking now without the brace, so I'm very encouraged by that, and I think it's going to get me through the entire through hike. So I've been very grateful with how the knee has healed. The real challenge that I've run up against and why I haven't been able to post videos is, I'm sure you've read that the West Coast is on fire, and no more so than near the Pacific Crest Trail. There are about, oh gosh, I don't even know how many fires that have affected my through hike this year, but one of the largest, the Dixie Fire, I think it's the largest in California history. It's really caused a lot of havoc. And so what we've been doing for the last month, myself and my fellow thru hikers, many of us have been rushing as fast as we can to get through before more fires start. And we've also had to take a lot of time trying to figure out how to get around the fires that are already happening. And that has been a major challenge, and it's not anything I expected to happen on a thru hike. You know, after the Appalachian Trail, you just kind of, you set it and forget it, so to speak. But here, it's just changes every day. So that's taken a lot of my time and energy, and doing the 25-mile-plus days is really drained me, so that I haven't really had a lot of energy to do the videos. But I am going to still do them. I've still been filming, and I really enjoy doing them, so I will continue to do them. I'm going to actually take a couple zeros in the next week and hopefully get one up within the week. So be on the lookout for that. One thing I will ask you to do, if you're not already subscribed, to do so. And if you are subscribed already, you can also click that little bell next to the subscribe button. And what that will do is just send you a quick notification when I do post, because I'm not going to be able to post on a schedule anymore, I realized. I wish I could keep that Sunday schedule, but where I am now in the northern part of the trail, there's just really very few towns and very little cell service. And when I do get to a town or a resort, the Wi-Fi tends to be minimal, if anything. So it's really hard to upload 4K video when you have such poor cell service and Wi-Fi. So I will do it when I can, but it might pop up on a Tuesday or a Thursday or a Saturday whenever I get a chance and find that service that I can get them up. So I ask you to do that. That's probably the best way, rather than checking my page every so often. The other thing is, as I mentioned, 4K. I don't think I've mentioned it before, but I am filming in 4K and I'm uploading in 4K. So if you have a 4K compatible device, I highly recommend watching my videos on that. And if you have a big screen TV with YouTube on it, like a smart TV that has YouTube, I highly recommend that. I was in a hostel just last week, and I put one of my videos on a 60-inch screen TV just to see what it would look like, and I was blown away by the detail and the clarity. So I think you'd enjoy that. The other thing I wanted to ask you to do is to leave a comment or a question if you have one. I'm going to do a Q&A, hopefully while I'm still on trail, but if not, as soon as I finish the trail, I will do a Q&A. I recognize that the format that I've used for this series of videos on my hike for the PCT has been a little different than I did for the AT, and sometimes I don't always answer all the questions that I think you might have. So if you have questions that have popped up, please put them below. What I'll do is just give it a thumbs up or a smiley face. I won't answer them there. I'll save it for the actual video. The other thing I'm going to do is a gear video. I had debated doing one pre-hike, and I decided ultimately not to, because I don't find them as valuable as the mid-hike gear review or the post-hike gear review, because, you know, particularly the post-hike, I mean, that's where you really get the good information. So I'm going to be doing one of those. Hopefully I'll do the mid-hike one pretty soon and get that out. And like I said, I'm going to take a couple zeros in the next week to work on the next chapter of my adventure. So stay tuned for that. Thank you. I want to take this opportunity to just thank everybody for your support. I mean, I really think it's being accountable to you that has kept me going and kept me on trail and kept my spirits up, because it's been a real challenge. Like this hasn't been, and you've heard me say it in the videos, like this has been like nothing I've ever experienced. I mean, the Appalachian Trail is an extraordinarily difficult trail physically, but you don't have to deal with the coordination issues that you have to deal with out here, and you certainly don't have to deal with the fire. So it's just been quite an ordeal, and I really think that having these videos and having you and being accountable to you has kind of kept me going. So thank you so much for that, and stay tuned. I'm committed to these and to finishing the trail, and I can't wait to take you along the rest of the way. So thanks again, and hopefully I'll see you in the next chapter, next video, within a week or so. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.